Alright, building commander decks. I'm gonna build one that I already own. It's gonna be Nekusar. Oh my god, typing. Nekusar. See if they have any alternate art. Let's bring that to the commander slot. Oh, I like that alternate art. Take that down to 1. Alright, let's look through my deck. This is a deck I have. That's a swamp. Not gonna put that in yet. Basic, basic, basic. Recently played, didn't shuffle. Basic. Ah, first card. Alright, Cyclonic Rift. Yeah, oh, that was right. Rift, let's get that in there. Alternate art? Oh, that's not bad. I'm gonna keep that one. Alright, next card's gonna be the Sigil of Sleep. I wonder if they have the set I have. I like the border of my card a lot. So, Sigil of Sleep. Typing is something else for me. Alternate art is... I don't like it. Let's do the normal one. I don't like it either, but at least it's the same art picture as mine. Alright, let's keep that one then. Then let's go over. Next card is Wheel and Deal. Search. What's the alternate? Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. Next one we got Thassa's Oracle. Bet you all know what combo that's part of. Yeah, let's keep the alternate art. It's almost exactly the same as the normal one. But at least it's borderless. And here's the other part of that CEDH combo. Demonic Consultation. Oh shoot, oh shoot. There, spell right. Does it have any alternate art? Yes, it does. What is it? I don't like the alternate art. Let's get rid of that. Go back to the normal one. Yeah. Yeah, the original one's just much more beautiful. The borders. Okay. Next card on the list is going to be Reforge the Soul. The Sold. Let's check out the alternate art first. I'm kind of partial to that art. Even though I like the border style of the one I have. I like that little anime art they have going on here. I'm going to keep that. Definitely going to keep that. Let's do that. Next card on the list is going to be Nightscape Familiar. Just a little mana dork. One that I really should take out of my deck, I think. Are they alternate arts? No alternate arts for it. Okay. Let's go ahead and add that to the deck. Next card is Blood Moon. Blood. This is a mean card. Mean card. Oh, whoopsies. Didn't want to do that yet. Let's check out the alternate art. Ooh, that alternate art is beautiful. Oh my god, yeah, that's a must stay. Especially since almost 99% of the people that play it, if they've been in Magic for a little bit, know what it does. All non-basic lands turn into mountains. So, let's move on to the next card. The list is going to be Mana Geyser. Let's get that done. Mana Geyser. I should have put the space there. The search is very specific. Any alternate art? None. I am actually surprised. I've thought of this as a very popular card, actually. Assume there would have been an alternate art of it. Hmm. Oh well, moving on. We're on to Windfall. Windfell? It's not that one. That's some white card, I think. Right? Yeah, let's get that out of here. Let's see the alternate arts. None? Surprising. That's alright, because the original is beautiful to be... Did I hit... Oh, I hit the wrong one again. Alright, Windfall. Yeah. Oh, this is white border. Is it? Oh. Mine's from the same set, but it's not white bordered. That's interesting. Okay, then. Well, let's move on to the next one, which is going to be Phyrexian Tyranny. This is a fun card. I have killed myself to this card more times than I've won in this deck. That's why I haven't played with it for a long time. I just put it back in the deck. It is a toxic... Did I spell it? Yeah. Yeah, let's spell that right. There we go. Let's see the alternate arts. None. Not surprising. I don't see this as a popular... Oh, let's take that down to 1. Yeah, I don't see that as a very popular card most often. Whenever a player draws a card, that player loses 2 life unless he or she pays 2. A very fun card, especially if you got infinite mana on the board, which I don't have in this deck, surprisingly. I don't like to win with infinite mana. That seems a little too easy, and it doesn't really fit in the deck that well either. Alright, on to the next card I have. It is Gilded Lotus. Gilded Lotus, as I said. No, did I spell it wrong? Yes, Man, me and my spelling today. Do they have the alt art? Ooh, what's that look like? Oh, that's actually beautiful. I like how it looks a lot like the Black Lotus art almost. I'm gonna take that down to 1 like I have to. Alright. Man, I actually really like that card. That art style. That's beautiful. I didn't know. Is that real alternate art? I have to look for it. I need it. Alright, on to the next one though. Gotta keep this moving. Howling Mine. A great piece in Nekusar, but it can turn against you easy. That's some pretty sick art right there. Oh, I have to include this art. Oh, that is one nasty looking mine. Would never want to enter that. That's more than howling. That is just... I don't even know what to put. That's... that's one nasty art. So the next card on the list now is going to be Magus of the Wheel. Alright, do they have alternate art of this one? They do. Ooh, I'm a little surprised. Oh, that's a little cute. A little cute kawaii anime girl. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with it. Alright, next card is going to be Whispering Madness. Let's see, do they have alternate art? What's that look like? That, I like that a lot. Oh, that is nice, nice. Oops, not 0, 1. Oh, is that like a freaking rhino in the back? I can't tell what that is. Well, I like it, whatever it is. I like it. Alright, the next card on the in my deck is Arcane Signet. And look at the alternate art first. Man, that looks like Pokemon. Oh, border looks like Pokemon. That's the same Signet in the original art. I guess I'll include it. I'll include it. Include that art style with it. Just so it's different. I like different. So, next card on the list is Drown in the Lock. Okay. See alternate art for that one? What's it look like? Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty. I don't like how the border is like a normal border, but I do like the artwork on this a little bit better than the original Throne of Eldraine art. Okay, I'll keep it. Like I said, I like different. Alright, on to the next one is Gyre Reach Sanitarium. Oh, not Dire, Gyre. Sanitarium. Not am. Spelling. Do they have alternate art? Yes, they do. Let's look at that. Yeah, I mean, I like the text box. I like how the text box is different. The border looks the same. Nearly the same. Same style. The art is actually... It's just a close-up of it. Looking at that. I guess it's different. I like different. I'll keep it. Even though it's kind of a cheapy type of alternate art. It's still different. A little bit. Alright, next one I got is Echo of Eons. Yeah, no, that was not right. Let's see. That is probably just the picture. Yeah. I don't actually remember all the text on Echo of Eons, so I can't have that. No alternate arts. Let's look at just normal, plain old Echo of Eons. Each player shuffles their hand in graveyard and library, then draws 7 cards and flashback. It's a type of wheel. And what was I doing? Okay, next card is one of my personal faves is Megrim. One that not a lot of people remember about because it was overtaken by Liliana's Caress, which is also in this deck. No alt art. It's I don't like that art though. I like the art from way back then. Yeah, but I need to include it because it's it's a good piece in this deck. The reason Liliana's Caress overtook this one is because it's exactly the same thing, but 1 mana cheaper. Chandra's Flame Catalyst is, let me highlight that, is the next card on the list. Chandra Flame Catalyst. Alright, alt art? What does it look like? Oh man, I almost like the original art better. Almost. Let me just look at the original on screen, compare them. That to that, that to that. I like the color of the border better on the alternate. And it's actually clearer, the words are on the alternate than it is on the original. That's interesting. Huh. I think the fire looks cooler on the original, but I like how her hair is on fire in this alternate. I'm gonna go with the alternate. Yeah, Firehead. Next card on the list is Crumbling Necropolis. Alternate arts? I like the picture. I like how it's a modern image. But there's a key piece of text missing in the text box. And knowing me, if I play this deck, I'm going to completely forget about it, even though I've had this card the longest. One of the longest. So I would have to go with the original. Because my idiot self is not going to remember it comes in tapped if I don't see it. Oh. But I do like how it's the modern art on that. That makes it hard. Yeah, let's get that out of here. I'd rather play the game right than it look pretty if it came down to it. Alright, next card on the list is Terramorphic Expanse. Let's see. Alright, any alternate arts first? Oh, that is beautiful. That is just straight up beautiful. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, I love how the artwork was just expanded and touched up. To add a little more flair. That is just gorgeous. The original artwork looked a little bit more crisp and clean, but then they spotted it. Oh man, that's just beautiful. That's just beautiful. To show the original one, this is it. That's the original artwork, and that's what they did with it. Oh, that is just beautiful. Gorgeous. I'm keeping that. Alright. Next card is Gamble. Oh, spelling. Gamble. Alternate art? Yeah, let's look at it. Ooh. Oh my god, isn't that from that gambling anime on like Netflix? Kakaguri or whatever it's called? Oh, the thing where like what is it? It shows the preview of this girl like not knowing what's going on and gets her finger cut off because she gambled it without knowing. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. I like that creep factor. I'm gonna keep that. All right, next one. Labman, Laboratory Maniac, Labora, Laboratory Maniac. Any alternate arts? Yes, of course it would be. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna keep that. All right. Nothing much to say about Labman. Almost everyone knows about that one. On to the next one. Ooh, this is an interesting one. I was surprised when I first picked this up that no one had heard about it, but it's a not heavily played card from what I gather. Anvil of Bogarden. Alternate arts? Probably not. Nope. Didn't really think that. But this card. It's $28? That's not what I paid for it, but alright. Yeah, this is... I just like this card all around. It's nice. So let's move on to the next one, which is Jace. Wielder of Mysteries. Okay. Jace, Wielder. Okay. I before E except for after C's. Yeah, multiple mysteries. Okay. Any alternate? What's it look like? Oh yeah, that's just... I like it because it's different. The original art is this one. Yeah. I like this one better. It's more cartoon. I don't know. I don't know why. I just do. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. Get out of here. That's the one I'm keeping, right? Yeah. Of course I am. Next card on the list is Fabled Passage. A nice card. Alternate art, of course it would be. Oh, it's just the M21. Okay. It's nicer because there's more art. Borderless. Same art. I just prefer if it's a Throne of Eldraine in the corner, but that's alright. That's alright. Next card on the list we got is Grim Tutor. I ended up having a couple copy of these from M21. One of them is full art, which is beautiful. The borderless. What's the alternate art here? Let's look at that. Oh, I like that a lot. A lot more than the normal art. The normal art is just a book. With the, what? Oh, that's not the art I have. They have an old art of it. Interesting. Oh, that's a hard choice for me. I think they both look really good. I might have to go with this one though. I don't know what it is, but full art, it just grabs me a different way. And the art's actually good. It's not a crappy full art. In real life though, I would probably want this over the one I have. Even though the art's nice, it's just the border is just something else. Let's get that going. Plus, that'll surprise everyone when I play with it. Next card, Doom Black Blade. Black Blade. It's not called Doom Black Blade. It's called Doom Blade. Oh man, I always call it Doom Black Blade because of what it says. And the alternate, they do have alternate. That one's nice. I want as much confusion when I play the game as possible. Ooh. The reason I keep calling this Doom Blackblade because it says destroy non or target non-black creature. That black and it's a black card. I call it Doom Blackblade. I like that alternate. It's a lot better. What is their normal card? Is it the same? Yeah. Nah. I like the art, but I'm used to it. I like the new. Next is Tormod's Crypt. This is one of my personal favorite cards. Please tell me it has some alternate art. They do not. I feel like this is a very underappreciated card. What art? Please tell me they don't have the new art for it. I don't like it. Oh, they do. I don't like it. I have the a print all the way back from like 99. That's a beautiful card. The one that's way back from 99. Anyway, moving on to the next card on my deck list. It's going to be Helm of the Host. Honestly, I don't know why I keep this in here. It sounded nice. It is nice, but it's that art is nice. 3/4? It's not a creature though. What small brain, smooth brain having person made this card as a 3/4? It is an equipment. What? Oh my god, that. But that art is so nice at the same time. Mm. What's the art they have? Probably the one I'm used to. Yeah, pretty much. I do like that art though. I'm gonna keep it. Even though it says it's a 3/4 creature, even though it's not. Uh, I just like the art too much on that one. I can deal with that one. Next card on the list is Thoughtseize. I will be surprised if they don't have an alternate art to this one. This is many people's personal favorites. They do. What does it look like? I love that art. I absolutely love that art. That is beautiful. I need to have this in real life. That is just gorgeous. Let's compare it to the other one. The other one is cool looking and all. Target player reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from it. Then that player discards a card. You lose 2 life. You can stop some. I mean, the art's nice. I do like the art. Again, I am used to the art, so maybe it's bias of what I'm used to. But that art is just. I love how it goes over the text boxes, but doesn't cover up necessary cards. Unlike the alternate art for the Grim Tutor I put on there. Oh, oh. Yeah, I have to go with that alternate art. That is just gorgeous. Next card on my list. Jace's Archivist. We gotta use the apostrophe. Archivist. Any alternate arts? Nope. Didn't think so. Feel like I'm the only person in the world that uses this card. Alright. Not much to say about this card. Let's go on to the next one. Dark Confidant. I personally own the alternate art and alternate borderless art version of this. That's tournament legal, and it's already beautiful. Let's see if they have an alternate art that is as or more beautiful. I hope they do. Let me pull this up. This is what it would normally look like. I don't have that art. I don't like. It's alright. I like the one I have better. Let's look at the alternate art. Oh, they just zoomed in on it, but they just made it so much better by zooming in on the art. It made it 1,000 times better, in my opinion. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I have to go with that alternate art. Alternate is almost always better. Don't know why. Don't know. Don't know the science behind it. It just is. Next card on the list is Mind Crank. This typically does not fit, no alternate art, does not fit the theme of the deck, except it bundles perfectly, or bundles, what's it called, combos, infinitely combos off of another card I have in here, so it at that point, it's a must include in here. Alright, so let's move on to the next card. Ooh, a nice little blast act, blasphemous act. Blast, come on, fingers. Must act. Alright, alternate art? Well, let's look at the normal art first. Yeah, it's pretty nice and all. Alright, alternate art. Well, that's interesting. That's completely different than what it's showing. I still like it way better, though. I like borderless cards are 9.9 times out of 10 going to win me over that. And it looks like the Blasphemous Act is just a mass murder, and this one is just not murder. So I'm going to go with the one that is not murder. Plus, the card is kind of sexy. That's kind of nice. Everyone's going to love that one. Alright, on to the next one. It is Soul Manipulation. Alright, Soul Manipulation. Do they have alternate art? They do not, sadly. I personally don't like looking at this card. I think it's ugly. I don't mean just the art of it. I'm talking about the card look, the border look. Border can ruin the look of a card entirely, in my opinion. It is a PG stream, alright? Nothing was shown. I don't think. I didn't see anything. I wasn't looking. I didn't see nothing. Soul manipulation. Yeah, there's nothing much to say about that one. Just a not a appealing looking card. Let's go next with the Rakdos Signet. Rakdos Signet. Alright, alright. Any alternate arts? Yes, there are. I like it. It's, I mean, borderless. Duh. Alright. Let's just take a look at the original real quick. Oh, I've actually never seen that art. Still, of course I'm going to go with the borderless one. Oh, that one was a little easy. Alright, next card is Underworld Dreams. They recently reprinted this, I think, in Theros Beyond Death. I wasn't a fan of the reprint because I like the white border from ninth edition back in, I don't know what, 90 something. Or was it early 2000s? I do not know. I am not that old. Any alternate art? Ooh. That is straight beautiful. That is gorgeous. Look at the compared to the original. That's from 10th. It's the same middle art. The border is different though. It has the black outer border. I like the white outer border. A little bit better. But this alternate art, anything with a sunset is just gorgeous, and the grim aspect to this just adds a whole nother emotional like feel to this art. That's just beautiful to look at. Oh, that's a must include. I don't care if you run black in the deck or not, you include that because the art is just that good. Next on the list is a card called Incendiary Command. So I'm going to change this out with a different card, but I'm not going to say what it is. First, I'm going to just show on screen what the card is. Oh, N. Any alternate arts? No, of course not. No one likes this card. This is the card I'm talking about. It's 5 mana. I can choose 2. Either deals 4 damage to target player, deals 2 damage to each creature, destroy non-basic land, or each player discards all lands in his or all cards in his or her hand and draws that many cards. So the important text in this is the very last one. That's why it's in the deck. The other 3 are not that important, really. The reason it was included in the deck was the very, very last line of text where everyone discards the cards in hand and draws that many cards. Wheeling, that's what this deck is all about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this with a much better wheel that I personally want but don't want to pay the money for at this moment in time. And that is Wheel of Fortune. There is a copy in the local game store near me, but still it is about that price, $129. So let's get Incendiary Command out before I forget. It is this DCI. It is not that art style. But let's see if there's any alternate arts. Yes. And that is a much better alternate art. I'm going to include that. It's pretty much, it wheels. Each player discards their hand, draws 7 cards. It's a better wheel for yourself personally. It's more consistent because a lot of times people have less than 7 cards in hand, so it's sometimes not great to not draw 7. And it's cheaper mana wise. It's 3 mana, 1 red, 2 generic, as opposed to 2 red and 3 generic to do possibly not the same, not draw 7 cards. This is just a much better card all around. And it's so expensive because it hasn't been reprinted in forever, which is kind of ridiculous. It should be a staple reprint. But moving on from that little rant about the card, the next card is Reliquary Tower. Reliquary Tower. It's a little personal favorite of mine because it gives me no maximum hand size. The alternate art looks like... Wait, oh, let me take this down to 1 before I forget. Another beautiful art set. Oh, that is just gorgeous. I have to admire that. Wow. The original one looks like, or not original, just a normal printing of it looks like this compared to this. Just, I, oh, and the original was done by one of my favorite Magic the Gathering artists, Esper Icing. Hmm. Okay, that's interesting. Esper Icing is a really talented and amazing artist. But this art, I have to give it to this art. I'm sorry, Esper. I'm sorry, Esper. The other art just won me over. So on to the next card. Rapture Spire. One of my least favorite lands in the game. It's just kind of bad. But with my budget, I can't really mana fix with the lands that I want to spend $20 per land, so I keep this in to help budget. And let's see if there's any alternate arts. Yes. It's just a blown up pixelated art of it. Oh my god, that fits. That fits what I think about the card. The original card looks like this. Just normal. This is just blown up pixelated, bad quality all around. This is what I feel like that's nice. I love how it's pixelated. Oh, that that makes my heart feel good. So on to the next card in my deck. It is Dramatic Reversal. Dramatic Reversal. One thing that really bugs me about this card has to do with the flavor text. And I'll explain. Here it says, nobody asked you to butt in, Jace, but thanks. Chandra Nalar. She's not even in the art of the card, and she's the one speaking at this moment in time. I just don't understand. I don't. I don't. Let's see what the alternate art looks like. That's just future sight format. But it doesn't have that flavor text. I have to go with that. Because every time I see the card, I just think about that. And I lose focus on my game. I lose sleep over it. It just bugs me to my core. The person speaking is not even included in the... They are in that part of the story at that moment of time fighting, but they're not included in the art. It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, moving on, keeping that not so great looking future sight style border, and going on to my next card in my deck, which is Teferi's Puzzle Box. I love this card. Oops. Oh, well, it came up anyway. Teferi's Puzzle Box. What art do they have for this? An art I do not want from 9th edition. I have a 6th edition white bordered Teferi's Puzzle Box. It is beautiful. What does the alternate art have in store for me? Not bad. I personally like 6th edition card better. I like the art better. I like the border better, the white border. I love how it looks. It's just nice. This full art is not bad either, though. I really do like it. I do like art that goes over the text boxes, but doesn't block out parts that are necessary. Oops, I keep knocking it off. And the flavor text from Pinhead. Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering. That's a good way to explain how people feel while playing against this card in play. That encompasses the emotion behind when people see this card come into play. Because every turn it replaces your hand with new cards. You never get to keep your hand. So every plan you make is just foiled every turn. That is exactly how people play. And that's exactly how the person playing the card, i.e. me, feels when playing it. Alright, on to the next card. It is Tainted Peak. Not many people like the Tainted Lands. I honestly have no idea why. I think they're really good. Alright, this is the original look of Tainted Peak. I think it's beautiful already. I love the border style, the art, everything about the card I love. Let's see what they have for alternate art. Um, and they ruined it. I don't like this text box style for land. I just don't like it. I, I don't. I like the original much better. I don't know what it is about this card that is just appears ugly to me. It just does. No matter how good the art in the center is, which I think the art is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But the way the card is just formatted, I guess, I don't know. It appears to be ugly to me. Where hearsay and ill intent meet for a friendly chat. That's not bad flavor text. But still, I like this one, this art a lot better. So let's get that one out of here. Drop this down to 1. I have dropped everyone down to 1, right? Yeah, okay. Just make sure I keep the right amount of cards in my deck. There are not allowed to be any repeats. Next card in the deck list is going to be Grafted Exoskeleton. This is just a nasty card. Adding Infect. Most people don't realize this. So, Nekusar deals damage every time you draw a card. It deals damage. This says... Oh, let me get this in there first. It says the equipped card deals damage in the form of Infect. Most people assume, I don't know why, that it's only talking about combat damage. No, it's any damage from the source this is equipped to. So since Nekusar deals damage, it deals damage in the form of Infect, so it's just straight Infect damage coming to your face that you can't stop unless you remove the source of the damage or the Infect giver. It's a nasty combo. It's a nasty combo. Do they have any alternate art for this? Yes, they do. What does it look like? Ooh, kind of gross and nice at this. I like that. That grafted exoskeleton. That art's beautiful, but the borderless always gets me going. I'm keeping that one. I love the borderless on this, and the art is just phenomenal. Phenomenal art style. Phenomenal. And we're going to go on to the next one, and it's a mountain. I'm skipping all basic lands right now. I'm going to do that at the end. One of my filter lands. It is Cascade Bluffs. Cascade Bluffs. The normal look of the card is here. That's not the normal look, and that is much better than what I was looking for already. Is that the new Zendikar? I don't know what the set symbol is for the Zendikar, but I don't recognize that set symbol off the top of my head. What's this alternate art? This is a tough choice. Oh my god. That's a tough choice. I love the border on this and the art is beautiful, but the full art. The I might have to go with this one. It's missing a key piece of text on here though for this one. It can tap for a generic if you don't filter a colored land through it. That's an important piece of text. No matter how beautiful that may be, how much more I may like it. I don't know. I don't know which one I'm... Beauty, and hopefully I remember the filtered land task for... No, because knowing me and my dumb self, I am not going to remember that. Oh, yeah, I guess I have to go with one with the full text on that because I'm going to forget that this filter lane will tap for a generic or colorless mana, not generic, colorless. Oh, at least it's still a beautiful piece. Beautiful. Alright, on to the next card in my deck. It is going to be Felwar Stone. The art I have for it, I don't know what set it is. It's before they had set symbols. It's kind of cartoony and I kind of like it. But let's see what art style they have for the Felwar Stone here. Yeah. I don't know why. I just like the art. It's kind of cartoony and makes me laugh. Wonder if they have any alternate. Yeah, they do. What's it look like? Oh, I don't know. I don't know that. Huh. I don't. If it didn't have the artifact border around it, the colored artifact border around it, or I guess gray artifact border, I would 100% pick this over it. I don't know why they want full art but bordered. That doesn't make sense to me. But that's so nice. Hmm. I I'm gonna go with the semi full art one just because it's different from what I'm used to. Just because of that. I like different. I do. So let's go with that. All right, next card on my list is Urbor, Tomb of Yawgmoth. This is a nice card to say the least. Land, legendary land. Borg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Let's see. Did I spelled something wrong? Yes, I did. Come on, don't disrespect Yawgmoth that way. The original land right here. Boom. Already beautiful. Comes gorgeous. Let's see what the alternate art is. Oh, it looks like a combination of the card and Damnation's art. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm going with that one. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm going with the full art. It's gorgeous, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then I guess we'll move on to the next card, which is Lotus Petal. Nice little zero drop artifact. Lotus Petal. The art style is. They have the artifact border. I want. Oh, I don't like that border. Let's see what they have in alternate art. Of course, they're gonna have an alternate art. Kaladesh Inventions? Uh, it just looks like Black Lotus with the Kaladesh Invention border. Just just to get rid of that artifact border. It's better than the artifact border. I'm not too fond of the Kaladesh Invention border. Let's go on to the next one. Um, Fiery Islet, whatever. I don't even know how it's pronounced. I've never had to say it. Fiery, no, Fiery Islet. I think they forgot how. I think they spelled fiery wrong. Is what happened here. Yeah, normal Modern Horizons. No alternate art, so I have to stick with that one. It's not a bad card. Not that bad looking. Looks pretty fine. Alright, on to my next card on the list in my deck is going to be Lightning Greaves. Greaves. There is spelling Greaves completely wrong. The wrong type of grief. Greaves. Alright, normal look at this card. Of course, everyone knows this card. The alternate art of this card, however, is much different. In true kawaii anime fashion, I have to get that out of here. I would have preferred to have the full art version from the Double Master set, to be honest. I just like how it's different. It almost got me messed up by having almost the artifact border, but the clear text box helped out, I will say, for my personal opinion. Alright, on to the next card in my deck. It's going to be Archmage's Charm. spell it right. Charm. That's the next word. Archmage is mage. Card. Normal Modern Horizons print. Any alternate art? Nope. So that's what we're stuck with. That's alright. On to the next one. Nothing much to say about that other than it's just a counterspell with options. Yeah. Next card is going to be Fevered Visions from Eldritch Moon. Is that Eldritch Moon or is that pretty sure that's the Eldritch Moon set. It's the same. It's the co-set with it if it's not Eldritch Moon. But Fevered Visions. The synergy is high with this deck, but it's slow synergy. Let's see if there's any alternate art. No alternate art. I was hoping they did. This is a great opportunity for some great alternate art. That's for sure. Like 100% sure. I can't. There's probably some great stuff online, just not through untap.in. There's basic land. Another tainted land. Which is tainted? Isle. Tainted Isle. Undoubtedly the original is going to be better. No, why? Give me the other border. The old border. Please tell me old border. Oh yeah, I'm taking over that one. That's no brainer. No brainer. For me, it would have been a hard choice between the old border and this one, but that's beautiful art. Gorgeous. I wish they had the artist's name on the card. Beautiful art. Absolutely beautiful. That's a basic land. The next one on the list is one I never draw, unfortunately, Propaganda. Gandia? No, Propaganda. Propaganda Division. I've never seen this card. What is this? Can't go in there, I don't care. Propaganda. It's necessary in this deck, in my opinion, because the major weakness, especially if the Nekusar deck you have is not optimized for more competitive play, at least tier 2, because even tier 2, if it's not tier 1 will not need propaganda. I don't think it'd come down to it at that point in time, because if you're not winning fast, you're not going to win. Propaganda. The slower Nekusar decks, like mine is, would say it's about a tier 3. Propaganda is necessary because it's slower, and creature-based decks are more likely to swing out for damage as their win condition, and this at least slows that down and protects you. You need that pillow. So this is going to be a must include in that one. Let's see what the alternate art is, though. I like how it's made to look like a TV screen in the art. I do like that. That is nice. And plus, I like how it's more art than border, more art than text box. Yeah, I'm going to keep that copy of it. Set it down to 1. And moving on to the next card, which is Basic Land. Not Basic Land, okay. Drowned Catacomb. I also like this. It's kind of the same, in a way, as a Tainted Land. This is more known than Tainted Lands, I think. Especially since it's newer, technically. Catacomb. It's slightly different because it comes in untapped if you don't control it. And at least you can tap it for mana the first turn on a Tainted Land for the colorless or generic mana, whatever it comes out to be. That's the normal print of it, the M13. Let's see if there's any alternate art. There's 2 alternate arts, so let's look at both of them. This one? Oh, this is from Ixalan. Okay. The art's a little different. Ships. Kind of cooler. I actually haven't seen that copy of Drowned Catacombs. That's surprising. I knew they reprinted it, but I don't think I've ever seen the art for it. But this, Oh, why do they have the full art with the borders? I don't understand. But I still like this better than the other two copies. I like the art itself in this one better, but the formatting of more art is always more appealing to me. So I'm gonna go with that. Magic 11. Looks like an Italian flag is the set. Okay, funny. Alright, artist name on there. Great Wizards, they call artist Fangliang? I don't know. Oh, they're good artists, whoever they are. On to the next card. It is Shattering Spree. Unfortunately, it is my only form of artifact hate in the whole deck, other than counter spells. And technically, kind of, maybe Doomblade, if it's an artifact creature. Shattering Spree, just normal sorcery speed. No, basic. No alternate. Okay, that's what we get with Shattering Spree. Nothing much more to say on that, so moving on to the next card, which is a Mox. What kind of Mox is it, guys? Can you guys guess what kind of Mox it is? No? Can you guess? Any guesses? That's right, Mox Amber. No one said anything. Alright, that's fine though. Let's go on to look at this Mox Amber. Boom, nice from Dominaria. The alternate art, though, is a must include. I can't say anything else about that. I just like it so much better. That is a must include. Hmm. I love that art. Funny enough, it doesn't work very well in this deck, given that there is, I think, literally one legendary creature in the whole deck. The commander. Literally. It's a fun card to use in a deck that can't use it. But anyway, so I don't recommend having this in this type of deck. But moving on to Command Tower. Next card in my deck. It must include in every commander deck. That's a duh thing. It's in the name. Oh, they're the old art. I have the Eldraine Brawl art, which I actually like better. They have 4 arts for this. Let's see them all. Oh, 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 there's that. That's the new art coming out for the Commander Collection Green, right? It's not bad, not bad. I do like how it's different though. Finally, a different art for Command Tower. We got. Oh, I'm having. Okay. Oh, I like that art. Full art. That's beautiful. Even though it's just zoomed in of Command Tower, I do like the full art of it. Mm, again, already said something about that. Sailor Moon. That's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny. And the normal Command Tower. I'm actually torn between the full art and the Sailor Moon. Just the meme value of it. I think my friends will get a much more laugh at the Sailor Moon. That's worth it. The laugh is worth it from them. Let's bring that down to 1. Alright, on to the... Yeah, I did get the Sailor Moon one. Oh, way earlier in my stream, I mentioned the combo piece to this. The card I mentioned earlier was Mind Crank. And now the amazing combo piece for Mind Crank, which doesn't seem to fit the theme of a Nekusar deck, is Blood Chief Ascension. Alright. And oh, it's up to 17? Okay, interesting. It was like 10 when I got it a while ago. Long, like years ago, I think, a couple years ago. Well, I don't know if I... I want to keep that art. If there is an alternate art, and there is an alternate art, what does it look like? Yeah, the art's nice. I don't like how they have full art with border. That doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. But still, I like the more art and all that. I've had this deck since 2000, this card since 2017. I'll remember the text because it is somewhat harder to read on that background. Yeah, let's go with the full art but bordered. Weirdos. Freaking weirdos making these cards, man. Alright, next card on the list is Demir Signet. Demir Signet. The normal one they have up here is not the one I have. And I actually, I don't know, I don't like that one. I hope they have an alternate, which more than most definitely they do. They do. And it looks like Pokemon. It looks like Pokemon from the 90s. Is that not a Pokemon? I swear to that looks like those weird symbol Pokemon. It's like sigil stone Pokemon. Still it's different than this, so I'm gonna keep it. Weird. I don't know. Alright. Next card on the list is Imperial Recruiter. Specified tutor card. Imperial. Wait, not tutor, recruiter. Yep, spelled right. Just that's not what I have. That's not the art. Do I like that one better or no? I have the Double Masters print of Imperial Recruiter. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's see what they have for alternate art. Well, yeah, let's do the alternate art. I don't know why. I wish this was alternate art though. I do. This is nice. Yeah, that kind of it looks like an Oriental style art or artist, I guess. Is how I'd explain it. But that is technically the same thing. But anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna keep that one. The full art. Full art always gets me. 99% of the time it gets me, and that's a basic land. And ooh, onto the ye old Chaos Warp. Chaos Warp. Most people who play anything other than standard know Chaos Warp. That's the typical art for it. Let's see if they have any alternate art. I would have been surprised if they didn't. That is an absolute, of course, just the difference. I love the thematic difference. This art technically fits the theme of the card of what it actually does better, personal opinion. But I like the heavier ideology kind of presented with this card. The heavier ideology with this art. It seems better to me. It's more appealing, I should say. And it's actually beautiful art. Beautiful. Alright, let's count that down to one. Next on the list is another Mox. Another Mox. I wonder what kind of Mox it is, guys. Y'all probably don't know. My stream is lagged behind quite a bit from live, so I'm not going to ask. But it is a Chrome Mox. Masterpiece? I haven't seen the Masterpiece one. No. I'd rather not. The normal art of it, which I don't have. DCI. Is that even a legal set? Is that even a legal print of it? I don't think it is. I do not know. I legitimately do not know. But hopefully they have better alternate art. And the alternate art they have is Why does it look like Mock Sapphire to me? This is the art I would put for Mock Sapphire. Well, I guess it's hard to draw Chrome because it comes out more blue looking. The shine to get that sheen. I guess it would. You use a lot more blue in the ink. Understanding that, yeah, I like that. I have the Double Masters alternate borderless art print of this, which I really like and wish they had in there. But I do like this one because it's different. So I'm going to keep that one and get rid of this one. Boom. And the next on the list is an Is It Signet. Boom. What is the art they have for this? All my Signet arts have been off. Oh, they actually have the same art I have for a Signet this time. Interesting. Give me the alternate art. Something different. I'm keeping it. I don't care. Why do they have the text all the way up there? Put it at the bottom of the card, you weirdos. What are you doing? Oh, and the next card is an all-time popular card. Mana Crypt. I wonder what copies they have in here. Definitely not the copy I have. That's the typical art for it. What alternate arts do they have for it? 100% keeping that copy. But for everyone's FYI, the copy I personally own, I have several copies. I was fortunate enough to pull several from the Double Master set. But one of the ones I pulled from a VIP box was the alternate full art version foil. It's a very, very beautiful card. I love how they did foils with this new Double Master set. But anyway, moving on. What do you mean I? Oh yeah, I'm moving on to the next card on the in my deck. Words, please work. Words.exe executable not working. Um, Graven Cairns. Cairns. Another filter land. Let's see what they got here. Future Sight? Interesting. I kind of like that though. I typically don't like that Future Sight style border, but I kind of like it with this. Surprisingly. What does their alternate art look like? Another full art with borders, you freaking weirdos. I don't know. I do not know. I do like the art for... I like them both. I really do like them both. I already have one Future Sight style border in here. I do not need more than one. Let's get that out of here. That's what I'm making my decision off of. And then moving on to the next card in my deck, which happens to be Waste Not. This is the card I'm talking about. Let's see about the alternate arts. I would be so surprised if they didn't have one. Oh, they don't. They don't have alternate of Waste Not? I am baffled. I am actually surprised. Very surprised. Interesting. It's not an ugly looking card at all by any means. I think the art's actually really nice. It's just happens to be one of my more favorite cards, and I would prefer to see like a full art borderless correction, not just full art, but borderless version of the card. But moving on, we're gonna go with the next card on my deck, which is Mystical Tutor. Tatar spelling English.exe not working. What's the alternate art? They're gonna have it. I'm not even gonna question it. That I don't have the whiteboard. That's 6th edition. I have oh, what is it? Takir? I don't know the old sets off the top of my head. I think it's something Takir. It's got that palm tree as a set name. Yeah, we're going with that one. That's just too good of an art. Too good of an art. I don't like the old borders. I like black old borders. Where is it? Let me show. Let me find an old border black card. Oh, let me go to Tainted. No. Let's see. Old. Do I have? Yep, like this. This is the type of black borders that the old borders I like. I love black. I do not like blue for some reason. I I don't really like any other color but black old bordered. So I'm just I really don't like the blue old border the most. Oh, I'm gonna go with that one. Knock it down to 1. Keep it legal. And then on to the next card, which is a new include in my deck since the double master set came out, which is Toxic Deluge. Toxic Deluge. What art do they have here? Okay, so that's the art back in what is it? I think that's a 2013 Precon. Commander Preconstructed deck, English. Um, the version I have is the borderless full art from Double Masters, which I think is gorgeous. Yeah, that's a very cheap, very low effort alternate art. It's still a little bit better, though. It's so low effort, though. Alright, anyway, on to the next card is Isochron Scepter, which combos. Let me pull it up first. Isochron Scepter. No? Ah, Scepter, not Sceptor. Anyway, combos with not demonic. Where is it? Dramatic. Where did I put it in? I've already done it though. Dramatic reversal. Oh, the future sight style border. Ugh. Actually, doesn't look that bad with that art style. With that art, specifically in the middle. Anyway, Isochron Scepter. Chances are there's alternate art, and yes, there is. So, Isochron Scepter typically. Ooh, I have the Double Masters art, so I haven't seen that art actually before. That's nice. It's kind of cool. But the alternate, I like the alternate better because it's full art. I like the art of this better, but I like the borderless style of this a lot better. And I typically will go with borderless style over the art. Alright, on to the next card, which is a dollar. It's the Walmart brand of Nekusar. Fate Unraveler. Fate Unraveler. Boom. I, I don't think there'd be any alternate arts made. Yeah, no. Didn't think so. It's not that popular of a card. It's very niche, very specific to the style of deck of Nekusar style. But I've kept her in since I changed the pre-con I got Nekusar in. Alright. If y'all remember, I put in Grafted Exoskeleton all the way down. Oh, I wish it was easier to find. Wish it was easier to find. Grafted. 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 If I don't find it here in a second, I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, okay, I passed it somewhere. I just didn't see it. Anyway, a better version of that, technically, in my personal opinion, which a lot of people will say, I assume a lot of people would think the same as well, is Phyresis. Grip of Phyresis. I've never seen that card. Let me just look at it real quick. Control target equipment and create a 0/0 black germ. Creature token and attach that. Okay, equipment matters stealing. Oh, a little bizarre, but oh well. Phyresis, the card I have. One generic, one black. It is what Grafted Exoskeleton takes 9 mana to work, and this takes 2. Even though I think enchantments are a little bit easier to remove. Once this comes on the field, I should be winning that turn, if not the next turn. I really should be winning the turn this comes into play. Giant creature and gives infect. I already discussed the infect, how it works with between combat damage and whatever. Most people assume infect only affects combat damage, but it actually states the actual text. It deals damage to creatures and players in the form of -1/-1 counters. Or wait, it says it on the card. Let me stop trying to remember it from memory and read it from the card. It deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters, and to players in the form of poison counters. It doesn't say deal combat damage. It's talking about damage specific, or not generally. All damage from the source that has infect. So, as Nekusar reads, deals 1 damage. The damage it deals to players from the draw counts as infect. A lot of people don't realize that because they assume infect only changes combat damage. I don't know why that is. That might be just in my local area people think that, but a lot of people seem to just think that. But it's not the case. And on to the next card after I went through that little rant again is a very high-powered force of will. Force of wait, force of won't. That sounds funny. I kind of like that. It's kind of funny to me. Anyway, force of will. This one's only $30. Why is that? And, oh, I don't like that. That's kind of alternate art for force of will. Let's see what you got coming at me. Of course, it's much better than the one I just saw. Much better than what I just saw. I wish it was the alternate art version for Double Masters. That is a beautiful alternate version, and that's basic land. We're not doing basic lands. Yeah, the Double Masters alternate version is just beautiful. I love how they do the foils with the Double Masters. But anyway, on to my next card. Another filter land. It is Sunken Ruin. Ruins. Sunken Ruins. And what is it? Is that just the... Oh, no, that is not what I was doing. Sunken Ruins, is that $61? Oh, that's the that is the new Zendikar. This is the Zendikar um alternate, I think. The new set Zendikar. Zendikar's alternate version, which is actually where did I put it down here. Nice looking. Let's see what they have for alternate. I'm gonna go with the... Oh, it actually includes the tap for mana this time. It includes the tap for colorless this time. I'm gonna keep that. Should I? Should I? Should I? Should I? Oh man, that's a... Actually, this time I'm gonna keep the Zendikar Rising. No? Am I? Am I? Am I? No, I'm gonna go with the full art. I can't resist full art majority of the time. Cannot resist it. Next card on the list. I have seen a lot of people not even remember this card exists. And it is a Magus. Not Magus of the Wheel like earlier, but Magus of the Coffers. What do they have coming in at me? Yeah, not the set, but works. I think that's pre-con 2014. I wonder if they have any alternate arts. They do. Of course, I'm keeping that one. That is beautiful art. Oh my god. It almost seems like this fits better with the Golgari theme though than just a mono black thing. Like that a swamp druid. Oh, that's just beautiful. It looks like a swamp druid. Is that like a? That's something different though. Something different. Oh, this is beautiful. Keep that. And then on to my next card on the list. I had talked about it way earlier when I put Megrim in my deck, which is 2 generic, 1 black. Every time an opponent discards a card, that opponent loses, or that card, Megrim, deals 2 damage to that opponent. Is Liliana's Crest, which is exactly the same effect. Exactly the same. The only difference is this enchantment is 1 generic mana less. Let's get that going. And chances are, Megrim did not have alternate art, but chances are because this is Liliana, and a lot of people love Liliana, there's going to be alternate art? No. I'm very upset, actually. At that one, I was hoping, so very hoping that there was alternate art. Oh well, we're getting close to the end of my deck, and the next card in my, deck is Evolving Wilds. I hope the alternate art for this is going to be amazing. Oh, let me take that down to 1. Almost completely forgot about that one. That's normal art. Let's look at alternate art. Yes, please be amazing. Please, yeah, it is amazing. Oh, that is gorgeous. And that just looks terrifying. Oh, could you imagine being down on? I wish I could. Can I? Oh, not search card. Remove. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to keep the art up. But could you imagine being down there in the bottom left, seeing rocks and water just come tsunami at you? Oh, that is an intimidating art. Beautiful. Without the interfering hands of civilization, nature will always shape itself to its own needs. It's kind of a deep quote, too. I really like that. Oh, it already has that quote on there. I've actually never looked at the flavor text of Evolving Wilds. I've never saw the need to, felt the necessity to. Deep quote, very deep quote. That's overlooked. That it goes way overlooked, I feel. Beautiful art, beautiful art. Moving on, Chromatic Lantern. I feel like this is almost a must include for Mana Rock for most decks that have at least 3 colors in it. Yeah, normal art. Let's look at the alternate art. I forgot to add it. Oh, that's an absolute. Absolute. Oh, beautiful. I love the borderless style. I love the borderless. And that art is amazing. Glad Jolt. Oh, amazing art, Glad Jolt. Jolt. I cannot. Weird consonants after weird combinations. Oh, that was a basic land, and I'm gonna move on to the next card on my list. Not really just list, but my actual deck in IRL. Prismatic Vista. This is probably just the art of Prismatic Vista. Yeah, which is gorgeous, but I kind of need the text boxes. I cannot compartmentalize the text on all the cards like a lot of people can. Oh, there's bound to be alternate art. Yeah. Oh, yes. It's weird. Oh, that kind of reminds me of Token, the border, but it's beautiful. I love how they don't change the art at all. They keep the amazing art that it has and just highlights it really. Gorgeous. I'm keeping that one. That's actually exactly what I was looking for if we go back to the normal stuff and look at just the art card. Oh, it's tilted on the side. I was like, why does it look different? It's tilted on the side, of course. Almost the same thing, but has the text necessary for my mind to work and function. I'm going to move on from this beautiful card to hopefully another beautiful card. Demonic Tutor. A little fun piece of information about this, the history of this card is, okay, it has this art. So, way back when the fear of, what was it called? Satanic cults arose, I think, what was it, like 90s, 80s, 90s, whenever it was. They printed this card, Demonic Tutor, with that pentagram, the upside down pentagram, the summoning circle on the forehead of the demon and on the chest of the demon. They got a lot of backlash. In case anyone doesn't know this history, I'm going over it because it's kind of cool, kind of funny. They attacked Wizards of the Coast for having this card with the upside down pentagrams, the summoning circles, on the card. So, to avoid the backlash, all they did was literally just removed the pentagrams from the body and the forehead of the demon and kept the demon in the circle, in the picture. Funny piece of history, and apparently that worked. The demon wasn't the problem, the tattoo was. It's just a funny piece of history behind this card. And that is much cooler than this. Owning this card, because I actually have the exact print that has the pentagrams on it, which is kind of cool little piece of history. But this art is just gorgeous. I can't look. Beware the generosity of demons. Ooh. This might have gotten a lot more backlash back in the day. I don't know, maybe. But I'm going to go and keep the full art, the borderless alternate art. That is just beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move on, spend enough time on this card, move on to the next card, which I really do want to take this out, but I see a use for it. I just don't like, I don't know why I don't like it. I think it's the art. The art for this next card, I don't like. Swiftfoot Boots. Swiftfoot Boots. And this is the art for it. I don't know why. It's the exact same set I have. I don't like, it's not appealing to me, the art at all whatsoever. Hopefully they have alternate art. It would be weird if they didn't. It's a, you know what? It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Obviously, the person who made this liked the art to begin with, but saw ways to make it better. It did. It came out a little bit better. I can say that. Probably because it's new to my eye, but whatever. Ooh, the next card on my list is a personal favorite. I don't know why. It's like a pet favorite of mine. Oh, not live. Library of Lang. Half of Lang. And this is it. I like the art. I just think it's a little pet favorite of mine. I can't explain it. I like it. I wonder if there are any alternate arts. I doubt it. There are. That is a giant book. That is a giant book. I have you in real life. I love this art. I actually like this art a lot better. I like the style of card a lot better. But big book card. That's what it's going to be called. Big book card. I have to keep it. I have to have some meme in here. I have to balance meme and beauty. I have to. And on to the very last card. I'm sure people wondered, why don't I have this Commander staple? Sol Ring. Let's see the copies we have for it. Kaladesh Invention Masterpiece. Don't like it. I do kind of like that art a little bit better since it's different. This art is already amazing on its own. For now, since it's different, let's look at the alternate arts. It's bound to be a Soul Stellar Ring. No, not what I was looking for. Oh, you have my heart. That's a beautiful, beautiful looking soul ring right there. I might have to print that out and put it on a card myself. That is a beautiful piece of art. It looks like a planet, but you can see all the cogs up there. It's definitely a machine. Oh, oh yeah, that's nice. That's beautiful. Alright, let me separate my basic lands to get the right amount of each. Do I not have that many swamps? I only have what? Okay, that's kind of crazy. I only have 3 swamps in here. Interesting, okay. Well, anyway, let me find the arts of swamps. Let me move my deck so I can type. Swamp. What do you look like? No. Alternate. Swamp. What do you look like? That's funny. That's funny. Let's not keep that up on stream too long. That looks a little. I should. If I'm worried about this, I really should have worried about that blast act then. That's. That was. Oh man. Let me see. Please tell me there's more. Oh man. It's either between these two. Is that really all? I guess I have to choose between these two. I said I always pick the full arts, so I'm gonna stick with that. Let's go off. That was my swamps. Let's do my mountains. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mountains. Let's see what they got here. Mountain. That's nice. That's one good option right there. What do they got for the alternate? That's also nice. But here's the thing. Oh, the old. I'm going to do this though. Oopsies. Wait, how many did I have? I said I had 5? 5 total mountains? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. 3, 4, 5. I can do a combination of these two, which I think is what I'm going to do. 3 of these, 2 of these. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And let's see how many islands I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 islands. Island. They have snow. I forgot about snow-covered lands. That's the. Oh. Let's see the alternate art. Okay. Uh. Well, it's not borderless, so I can rule that one out. Let's get out of here. What does a snow-covered island look like? That looks like up like in like, oh, what is it? On the east coast of northern Canada, Greenland, those type of places. Iceland. That's beautiful, actually. Let me look at the snow-covered island down here. Normal snow-covered. Yep. Get out of here. I might. I don't actually own snow-covered islands though. Here. You know what? Let's do it for the meme. It'll make people laugh. Might as well. Well, I'm gonna combo it actually. Let's do this. Because I do like these. This. Wait. Oh, don't start that. Get. 3 of those and 2 of these. Just so I can keep the meme alive. And I got 99 total cards. That is the deck for Nekusar, the one I personally owned. Alright then.